Hi everybody, it's me again, Willy from WA Academy, and right now I'll talk about how to effectively engage influencers to market your products. So social media are on the rant right now. Okay, many online sellers are all for leveraging on social media to drive visitors to their listings. Yet, for most sellers, right, the best way for them to gain significant traffic and sales isn't from their own social accounts. It's what working with people who already have a large following of their own, or who we call influencers. So influencers are the group of people who specialize in spreading the word about your products to a large but relatively targeted group of people, and hence hopefully influence them to go and buy one of your products. So here are some of the product examples, product categories which are best suited for influencer marketing. Number one, home and kitchen products. Number two, grocery products. Number three, baby products. And number four, pet products. So in general, while influencers work in a range of categories, the most successful influencers are mainly food or lifestyle bloggers. So as such, it's not hard to see why we point to the above categories of products as more suitable for influencer marketing. So meanwhile, there are also some product categories that aren't really suited for this kind of marketing. So one would be electronic tools. This is mainly because quality influencers in the tool and office categories can be harder to find. And besides, many people will still prefer to feel or see for themselves electronic products in real life rather than just hear about it from a third person's point of view. So to make your influencers marketing campaign work, it's equally crucial to map out a clear, systematic way of engaging influencers to work with you. So here's a step-by-step approach on how to engage influencers for your business. So this is the first step to engage, to rather build your unique influencer campaign. Number one, know your goals before you start. So people engage influencers for a variety of influence, right? When learning how to find influencers, you don't need to engage everyone. Finding the right influencers will do. To do this, it goes without saying that you will first need to be very clear, about what you want to happen, as a result of your influencer campaign. So start by building your influencer marketing campaign by having a well-defined list of your marketing objective. This may include brand awareness, building brand identity. Number three, audience building. Number four, engagement. Number five, lead gen. Number six, sales, customer loyalty. And number seven, link building. So when you have clarity about your primary goals, you can better access influencer relationships and determine if they will help you achieve positive results. So number two, determine your target audience. So all influencers focus on different markets and group of audience. So as the business owner, right, you need to be sure of which market you want to target, right? So be specific in this, and once you set a goal, determine what audience your product is most relevant to. So think about age, gender, lifestyle, hobbies, and all the essentials. So this will help you narrow down your search within the mass sea of influencers available and select the right people for your influencer campaign. So number three, choose the type of influencers you want to work with. So there are there's two ways of choosing the type of influencers you want to work with. The first is to go by which type of influencer marketing campaign you're more comfortable to carry out. Right, for example, gifting, guest posting, or striking up a long-term partnership with authority brand ambassador, etc. So to avoid information overload, I'll be elaborating about this point in a future video, and do look out for my future videos, right? So the next is to decide by the type of influencers you want to work with. Generally, there's two different types of influencers available for collaboration, macro and micro influencers. So macro influencers have a wide spectrum of audience. They are generally mainstream celebrities, known figures in the likes of Oprah Winfrey, Selena Gomez, and Cristiano Ronaldo. So working with them, right, can hence allow your brand and products to reach a bigger audience. So meanwhile, micro influencers can help you track down a more targeted and engaged audience. So this is because micro influencers are usually followed by people with interests similar to theirs, and to collaborate with them, you'll be able to ensure that your products are seen by a more relevant and engaged following. So number 4, access your values and find the best brand or product influencer match. So it's crucial that you share the same values and interests as the person promoting your brand. So hence, and I mean, since the product will be associated with the influencer's characteristic, it's crucial that there's no conflict between the image they portray and how you wish to be seen by consumers. So for example, if you're a brand specializing in organic products, you will want to look for health or beauty influencers to promote healthy lifestyle as opposed to users posting pictures from a local fast food chain. So a tip to find influencers who provide a match to a brand is to set up a Google alert, for your industry related terms to see who is regularly writing content about important topics in your industry. So you can also browse forums to see who is regularly answering questions that relate to your industry. So saying that, do take note that sometimes the best way to find the best influencers may not be tied to your industry. So as long as the influencers share your target audience, they will be able to provide just as much value as those directly tied to your industry. So in fact, working with influencers, right, in an industry that overlaps or is complementary to your own may help you reach a more interested audience. So to do this, you need to process the data you collected in step 2 more thoroughly and finally understand that your audience needs, interests, and other sites they visit. So you may be able to reach out to the influencers who are not in your industry but yet have influential power over your audience. Right, step 5, look for quality content. So influencers have emerged to become a major trend for a reason. So they are generally masters of visual storytelling and have an eye for on presenting your products and brand which will catch consumers' attention. So do engage influencers who have superb skills in this area, and you can see straight away from their old posts. Right, so avoid influencers who use pixelated, blurry pictures, blurry photos. Find influencers who consistently post high quality and sharp images, so as this will make consumers more interested in your product. So additionally, branded posts can be used in digital ads for spreading brand awareness later on. So number 6, check the engagement rate. So last but definitely not the least, check the engagement rate of an influencer's post. Of an influencer's post. A low engagement rate can be a clear indication of the users been buying likes or followers and not growing their audience organically. You should avoid profiles like this at all costs, and collaborating with such influencers will be a waste of time as they have not actually been able to provide creative content that will attract and retain an engaged following. So all in all, engaging influencers to grow your business is a sure win strategy for all e-commerce sellers. Do keep a lookout for good influencers who come along your way, and stay tuned. I'll introduce more tips like this for you. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video.